We're in Richmond, outside the Big Dog Deli, and I've come down here to see comedian Bradford Oakes. And Brad and I are searching for the best Reubens Sandwich in Melbourne. And hopefully the Big Dog Deli will have it. So this is Brad Oakes. I've known Brad for, I don't know, maybe 45 years or something.
You'll date us.
We went to school together. And Brad's a stand-up comedian, a well-known stand-up comedian here in Melbourne. We had lunch last week at a nondescript cafe in Camberwell, and we had a Reubens sandwich.
Well, I would say it was an imposter. It wasn't an authentic Reubens to me, and a couple of things not quite right.
Yeah.
And so we decided we'd go and look for an authentic one.
Yeah. And so we've ended up at, we've never been here before. Have you been here?
I haven't been
I haven't been here. This is called Big Dog's Deli in Richmond.
I was a bit scared coming in, but there's no dogs, so it's all good.
No. No dogs on the menu either.
Is that pastrami?
That is pastrami. That's the one. These guys, sides on the way as well.
So hang on, can you just tell me what's in it? What have we got in it? We've got pastrami.
We've got pastrami in there, Swiss cheese.
Swiss cheese.
Sauerkraut, which Jamaican has, and just a Russian dressing.
What's a Russian dressing that's always confused me?
It's similar to like a Thousand Island dressing.
It's a little bit spicy.
It's got chili.
It's got some chopped pickles in there.
It's not spicy at all.
Not spicy.
Not hot.
Do you not put a little bit of chili in yours?
No, no chili in there.
Right.
Enjoy, guys.
Right, okay, thanks very much. Thanks very much. All right, this is it. Now, this is a Reubens sandwich, and no one's disputing that. Certainly not the owners of Big Dog, but they call it the Captain, which is the Big Dog's pastrami, sauerkraut that's homemade, Swiss cheese, Russian dressing on rye toast or rye bread, and that's it. So that's this. What else have we got, Brad?
Okay. What we have here, first of all, we have a pickle plate. These are hand-cut chips, and these are like thick potato chips. These are what potato chips would have been when they first started.
Yeah, right.
And I've had one. I snuck one in, and they're delicious.
They are. I might just try one then. And this is aioli, is it?
Aioli.
Right. Yep, someone's decided to start using a bandsaw right now.
Sure.
Yeah, I did. Yeah, but you can do it if you like. So we're going to do the taste test now.
Oh, look at it. That's amazing. That's really generous.
Show it to the
Generous amount of sauerkraut, and underneath, I don't want to actually move it. There's 2 layers of pastrami there.
Every time we turn the camera on, someone's either on the bandsaw or they're in a helicopter. All right, so Brad's going to taste it. Go for it.
All right.
So pastrami. I think the one we had in Camberwell, the imposter, I think that was corned beef. Good?
Oh, it's awesome. Absolutely. It's so juicy too.
Oh yeah, that's what you want. All right. Oh, that's a pretty good look. I'll tell you a story after this.
Well, it's infinitely better, isn't it?
Oh. The Russian dressing comes through really nicely. Sauerkraut's not too vinegary. I might just try a pickle. Yum.
Do you know what I would have liked, as an ex-smoker, my jaded taste buds, a little bit of pepper.
Pepper? Oh yeah. We can probably ask for that.
That's nice. Thanks, man.
Oh, beauty,
guys.
thanks for that.
No worries.
That's great. So you can put a bit of pepper on your... nice. Yeah, I'll try some in a minute. Give it a taste. What's it like?
It's up the ante slightly.
That's good, is it? But I'm going to have a bit of pepper. Yeah, so my sister made a... Oh,
Look at that. Quite a nice
it's
big bit of
substantial.
pastrami.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. But my sister made a corned beef. So I made a Reubens sandwich at home. I went to the supermarket and I got Swiss cheese, I got pickles, I got sauerkraut. Put in a lot of meat, too much meat, and it was so salty. I just was sculling glasses of water afterwards. It was horrible. But this doesn't taste too salty.
No, it's not too bad. You had corned beef though, rather than pastrami, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. I had corned beef.
This is pastrami.
Yeah. So in Melbourne, there's a thing called the Fringe Festival, and it starts tonight. And Bradford Oakes, has a show in the Fringe Festival. It's your time to plug your show.
Thank you very much. So I've been a stand-up comedian now for over 33 years, and Marshall, in fact, was the person who dared me to do stand-up comedy all those years ago. So, qualified thanks. I've been quite poor ever since. Tonight, I'm beginning I'm doing the first of 12 shows that I'm doing the Melbourne Fringe Festival. It's a show called Pivot. I've called it Pivot because I think stand-up comedy has to pivot, because I think that for younger people in particular, they're so used to looking at their devices that they sit in a room with me talking for 40, 50 minutes and they get a little bit anxious.
Yeah, right, okay.
So
so the images obviously are going to complement what, the punchlines?
Exactly. Well, I mean, I'm using the images in three ways. Some of the images will be punchlines. Some of the images will be part of the narrative of the longer jokes. Like, you know, I do one joke where I talk about Kathy Freeman allegedly said she had a stalker, and I thought, wow, how fast is he? Right.
Kathy Freeman was a runner.
She was
an Olympic champion.
She was one of Australia's gold medalists in the 2000 Olympics.
That joke gets a laugh in Australia, and in the Philippines it just gets silence.
Yeah, exactly. It's, sometimes silence in Australia.
Kathy Freeman.
Yeah, so you know, she's a sprinter, but the accompanying illustration, you know, photo is of Kathy Freeman crossing the finish line with me just behind her, right? And so it's, you know, it's to introduce images with a view to, I think that stand-up comedy is going to have to evolve into this, because younger people expect images and people get so much information from them.
What do you think? You can always comment. And by the way, I'm going to put the details of Brad's show at the festival, the Fringe Festival, in the description. So you can just look in the description, and that'll tell you how to book a ticket and where to go. All right, thanks. Yeah, so after Brad's Kathy Freeman joke, which is very funny in Australia, but not very funny in America or the Philippines, because I don't know who Kathy Freeman is, I explained to Brad the analytics of my channel. Philippines 50%, America 26%, Australia is getting up there. It's about sort of 10 to 12% now. And then it's Canada and the UK. And so Brad is going to speak directly to the major shareholders in the Philippines.
Some of you might have looked at me and thought, oh, Emma's put on a bit of weight. Right, it's not the case. I've actually put on a bit of weight myself. I thought I would do something about it. So I tried some of those little diet meals, and I thought, well, this is good. I'm really getting some effect here. So I increased the amount I was having, and I was up to about 26 a day, and I ballooned out again, and I don't know. I'm a bit dubious about the whole thing. It's back to the Reubens for me.
So in 6 days, I fly to Singapore, and things have been working out really well. I'm meeting a subscriber in Singapore the day after I get there, who's coming to my hotel, and then we're going off, and he's going to show me around all these fabulous areas like Little India and Arab Street. After Singapore, I go to Jakarta, and I haven't got any plans to meet anyone in Jakarta, unfortunately, yet. So if you're in Jakarta, please contact me. When I go to Jogjakarta, I'm hooking up with someone, and he's going to take me. He's a university student. He's going to take me all around Jogjakarta. KL, no one as yet. So if you're in Jakarta or KL, please get in touch. Best way to do it would be a message to me on my Facebook page.
Well, Marshall, I think this is an excellent idea.
Yep.
Delicious. I'll certainly be coming here again, even though
I couldn't finish mine. Hi.
I could finish his, but we'll turn the camera off first.
Well, what did you think? Was it nice?
It was absolutely delicious.
Yeah,
Perfect. Yeah.
Mine was pretty good too. Not too salty. I don't know about that. I prefer French fries to these, to be honest.
Yeah.
But the pickles were very nice too.
Yeah.
And I'd come back again.
Definitely. I just do wonder, calling it the captain. You know, if you're looking for a Reuben, I would actually say we have a Reuben.
Yeah, so would I. I don't know why they've done that. But anyway, it's $16, 16 Australian dollars each.
Yeah. It's a day's meal.
The hand-cut chips were $6, and the pickles were $6. So that's 12, 32, 44. Brad had a can of Coke, so it's about 46, 47 for two. Not bad.
Yeah.
Not bad at all.
Because we won't be eating again. We're full.
Yeah, we can't afford to eat any more today. That's it.
Yeah.
All right, take care.
Thank you very much.